Hello and welcome to another MCO update on Link. We are dealing with the Link chart here on the 1 hour time frame, and it seems like the A wave is extending to the downside. So we have this ABC structure to the downside we already talked about the last few days. There was already a chance to start the B wave from here, and honestly, we could say that if it just keeps going, maybe this was already the B wave, yeah. But that doesn't really look right. It just doesn't have the right look. Therefore, my assumption is that this B wave is still outstanding. It's still incoming at some point. For now, my thesis is that this is still an A wave that's simply extending. For those of you, by the way, who are new on the channel, I mean, the thesis is at the moment, right, that a larger correction has started. I mean, that's unchanged. The price is currently following that idea that we have started a larger correction. The wave count was full, you know that. And yeah, already a few days ago, we talked about we're likely going to head into a correction. And over the next few weeks, I would expect lower prices. That's precisely what we see right now. The question is only, the question is not so much about the exact microstructure of the correction because it's impossible to know in advance, but still we can sketch the most probable pathways, resistances, and support levels. But it's more important now to be aware of what are the relevant support levels that keep the overall potential uptrend actually intact that we're tracking. Yeah? Because while I'm saying we are in a local pullback now, in a local downtrend, we are still tracking an overall uptrend at the moment on the Link chart from the April low, okay? Because we have this 5-wave move up potentially, yeah? In the yellow count, we already can identify 5 waves, even though I like the white count more. But in both, I'm watching for higher because we haven't even broken the first relevant support level here, okay? We've just hit the 38.2 retracement of the last rally, but that is not really a substantial pullback yet. So idea is still we could go higher, but clearly at the moment we are in a correction. And I would expect this correction to play out as a more pronounced A, B, C structure. Whether it's going to turn into an even larger ABC structure, we will have to see. We will have to see. For now, the idea is that we are in a correction, yeah, which could be just a wave 4 in the white scenario with support between $13.94 and $15.36. This is standard support for a wave 4 in a diagonal pattern. So I'd like to see at some point a reaction to this area. I think that's quite likely, even in the yellow count, to see at least a reaction to this area. Because in the yellow count, we should also get a larger BC pattern, yeah. But in the yellow count, if we form a larger wave 2 already, then $11.42 is support. So at the latest there, the bulls need to turn up. For now, the focus is on lower prices for me. And we're still quite far away from key support at $11.42. Therefore, the risk is quite high and so on. But once we get a more pronounced ABC structure as shown here in white, and we hit, let's say, 1394 or 1463, I'd watch for a first reaction. The resistance area I'm tracking at the moment is based on the distance of the initial A wave down. So resistance is between $16.48 and $17.62. This is the standard resistance area I'm watching for a B wave bounce. And the idea is that we have the initial A wave decline potentially complete, watching for a B wave bounce now, and then there could be a C wave decline afterwards. So that's what I'm tracking here at the moment on this chart. So that means, in other words, as long as we stay below $17.62, the pressure remains downward. Yeah, this is the thesis at the moment. And yeah, we've got this Fibonacci support zone here on the chart. Both of them are relevant, but it depends on which perspective you have. Are you looking at it from a bigger picture point of view? You know, then $11.42 will be relevant. If you're really looking at the nanostructures, then here, this blue Fibonacci extension zone can provide some orientation as a first target zone for the internal C wave of A. Yeah, so next micro support $15.19 and $14.78, but more relevant will be $14.63 and $13.94 because these are relevant for the entire wave 4, not just here for an initial C wave extension in a correction, which is going to morph anyway because correction structures always change. But that should give you a really good idea of the relevant support levels, the two bullish scenarios I'm tracking. So to make it very clear and simple, there are only two scenarios I'm tracking at the moment. They are both bullish. I would not rely on the white count, but that would at least give us a clearer 5-wave move up. And at the moment, the focus is on lower prices with a potential bounce in wave B. That's the update on Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.